That was fast. 427. I mean, hey. Oh, I need the keys, not the wallet. Stupid. Okay.
The engagement ring over $3,000. Receive a 1-carat lab-grown diamond. Stop by or schedule an appointment at baronsjewelers.com.
Okay.
Barons.
I want to do the entrance on this side.
Of elegance.
We have more now on the Friday afternoon news watch.
Representatives from California State University announced an update on the collective bargaining process with University Union. KCBS's Karen Creighton has more on the negotiation process.
A report on negotiations between CSU and the California Faculty Association was recently made public, showing recommendations made by a neutral fact finder. CSU has stated they're willing to agree to 13 of the 15 recommendations by the fact finder. However, they have not come to an agreement on salary increases. The independent fact finder recommended a 7% salary increase, while faculty are asking for a 12% one-year increase.
The cost of CFA's 12% demand for this year alone would result in $380 million in new recurring costs to the CSU. This is larger than the entire operating budgets of some of our campuses.
That's Leora Friedman, Vice Chancellor for Human Resources at CSU. She says CSU is offering a 15% increase over 3 years. Kevin Weir, a professor of sociology at the CSU Sacramento campus and chair of the CFA bargaining team, says this wouldn't even keep up with inflation.
The new chancellor's making almost $1 million a year. That's more than President Biden. So there's plenty of money when they want to pay managers well, but they don't want to pay their workers well.
Karen Creighton, KCBS.
Meanwhile, students at San Francisco State are going to have fewer classes to choose from next semester due to fewer enrollments and rising labor costs. CSU plans on cutting more than 650 classes, and as a result, students and faculty responded with protests and a one-day strike set for next week. San Francisco State's Budget Committee met earlier this year and discussed cutting 125 full-time faculty positions. The committee pointed to enrollment declines and union negotiations as additional labor costs that would necessitate. We are going to check out the KCBS Sports Line in 2 minutes.
Is your car still under warranty? And is A+ rated on the BBB. They handle their claims from start to finish, unlike those other warranty companies.
The last thing I need is an unexpected car repair bill. I'm calling Ox Car Care now.
Call Ox Car Care for your free quote. 800-230-7889. Ask about Honey.
Honey?
Honey, you need NyQuil Severe Honey. NyQuil Severe Honey gives you powerful cold and flu control. Honey taste. Feeling better, honey? Honey? I'll take that again. Try NyQuil Severe Honey for powerful cold and flu symptom relief. NyQuil Severe with honey flavor. The nighttime cold. Use it direct. Without research.
Coming up on KCBS, we're making great news. The Sonoma County World Wildlife Rehabilitation Center is making way for more bear cubs. KCBS News Time 3:15.
Jack Harrison from Matt. He joins us from the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk because we have a historical football game tonight.
Guys, in just under 2 hours, Washington and Oregon will play in what will most likely be the final Pac-12 football game ever. It's a moment not lost on Washington head coach Kalen DeBoer.
It's been a great year of football in the Pac-12. Multiple people that have been
They just stop.
in the conference a long time in roles that would definitely
Why are
know.
these car washes
has
not
said
working?
That, it's never been stronger.
The Pac-12 has been great this season, and the winner
I
of this
guess
game
it did.
will probably go on to represent the Pac-12 in the 4-team
That's
college
dumb.
football playoffs.
This one's
Oregon
only
Ducks
fucking
have lost
work.
one game all season, and that was in Seattle in October against this very same Washington team. Ducks head coach Dan Lanning is ready for the rematch. We got great energy. I don't think it's really my job to necessarily tell the interviews, more so make sure that we focus on what it's to be. Okay, done a great job of that. And that's definitely execution. I don't know if this is your experience, but in my experience, Oregon fans are making people aware that their fans are up. They're going to do Marshall. And of course, our very own Shannon outside is wearing the Oregon sweatshirt. Ducks have broken my heart too many times to speak up. Kickoff is 5 o'clock on ABC. Huge game for the Niners in Philly on Sunday, and Brock Purdy might be battling the weather.
Yeah, I think, if it's a downpouring rain, putting on a glove, I think for me at least, sort of just helps. Obviously, a little bit more tack on the ball and whatnot. If it's a light rain, I don't know if that's necessarily a necessity. I feel like I can grip the ball just fine with or without a glove with a light rain.
Kickoff from Philly is 1:25. Jack Ferris from the Sports Desk, KCBS.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members of FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
The needs of modern businesses are always changing, but corporate cards haven't evolved in decades. Until now. Meet Ramp, the all-in-one finance platform that combines corporate cards with spend management software. Ramp is the only card designed to actually help your business spend less, not more. With Ramp, you can set custom controls to stop out-of-policy spend before it even happens. And Ramp software even does expense reports for you. No more manual entries, no more chasing receipts. And with best-in-class accounting integrations, you'll close your books in days, not weeks. Ramp gives you better insights and a real-time view of all company spend, so you can stay focused on the big picture and build a healthier business. Join over 15,000 businesses who have switched to Ramp and start saving an average of 5%. Modern finance runs on Ramp. And now get $250 when you join Ramp. Just go to ramp.com/radio. That's ramp.com/radio.
Enjoy the holidays at the top of the Mark's iconic Sky Lounge, offering breathtaking views of San Francisco since 1939. Visit kcbsradio.com/contest to enter for your chance to win a $500 gift certificate for the top of the Mark at the Mark Hopkins Hotel on Nob Hill.
CBS News Time 3:18. Kim is back in your local Honda dealer's traffic center. She found a crash in Concord. Southbound is 680. Just before you get to Willow Pass Road, right lane is blocked by this new crash. People may be hurt as well, so we'll keep an eye on this one. Meanwhile, northbound 680, as you come up through Walnut Creek and Pleasant Hill, is starting to back up. In fact, we got a call from the phone force. We'll check with CHP. There may be a new stall or crash on northbound 680 just past Ignacio Valley Road. A lot of Friday road travelers there coming up from Alamo already on northbound 680, starting right around Livorno. And you ride on eastbound 24 as you head toward Walnut Creek out of Oakland, really starting to back up before the Caldecott Tunnel. There may be a new incident there, so because it's starting to back up both on eastbound 24 and northbound at 13. And we've got no other major problems on our Oakland freeways. Southbound 880 through downtown Oakland, I see brake lights off and on now, but no new accidents to report. Next update, 328 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
We have your Mancini Sleep World 6-day weather forecast. Visit Mancini Sleep World during our year-end clearance event or visit sleepworld.com. We are cooler today than we have been, but tomorrow we have spotty showers in the forecast, beginning in the North Bay in the morning and diminishing as the system moves to the South Bay, although South Bay is not going to get much, maybe a drizzle here and there. Highs in the upper 50s to the low 60s, mostly cloudy but dry on Sunday. Expect a foggy start on Monday, but daytime highs will be mild, low to mid-60s. It's a slight warming trend, but it's going to take us all the way through Wednesday with above average temperatures into the upper 60s. The long-range models, though, are showing another chance of rain beginning on Thursday. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
More now on the Friday afternoon News Watch.
Some questions are finally being answered. After missing for weeks, officials say they found the body of a travel nurse from Michigan in a wooded area of Calaveras County. Officers say Anne Marie Herford's body was found yesterday morning by a search team on a steep hillside beneath a heavy tree canopy and dense foliage. Authorities say her body was found north of where her car was found parked on November 12th at a trailhead of the Arnold Rim Trail System. She was then reported missing 2 days later. Officials say they do not consider Herford's death suspicious.
There aren't many animal shelters in California that have enclosures big enough to care for injured or orphaned bear cubs. But as KCBS's Megan Goldsby reports, one shelter in Sonoma County is in the process of expanding.
Right now, the bear enclosure at Sonoma County Wildlife Rescue outside Petaluma has 6 young bears and is the size of someone's living room.
But when we get the other enclosure built, it's going to be the size of a football field. And so we will be able to take more bears, I would say up to 10. We're going to develop their enclosure in a way that it still is going to feel like they're out in the wild.
Because that's a crucial part of what they do, explains Doris Duncan, executive director of the rescue, keeping the bears completely away from people.
I don't even bring my grandsons down there to look at them. I don't bring friends here.
That's how they make sure they'll transition seamlessly back into nature when they're able and not go towards humans. One of the reasons they need more space, she says, they've been a go-to to house quote-unquote conflict cubs from Tahoe.
We have 4 of those bears here right now with over 21 DNA samples of their break-ins.
You can donate to help finish the expansive new enclosure on Sonoma County Wildlife Rescue's website. In Sonoma County, Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
The UN Climate Change Conference in Dubai is starting with a focus on local and state-level governments. KCBS's Chris Carlo reports California is using COP28 to invite for more influence in climate discussions.
COP28 is opening in a different way.
This is the first COP where local leaders have a formal summit and are integrated into the program.
UN Special Envoy and former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg says that for too long, the conventional thinking was that climate change was a problem only national governments could solve.
Right now, the way the COP is structured is it's sort of concentric circles. So the tightest concentric circle are the nation states that are involved in the negotiations.
California Secretary of Natural Resources Wade Crowfoot says subnational governments are making the case in Dubai for a more formalized role.
Another approach that will be discussed is, can we actually formalize sub-nationally determined contributions to reduce carbon pollution and achieve net zero?
Because this would be meaningful in a situation like when a head of state assumes power and then pulls out a previous commitment. States could still follow through.
Here at the local Climate Action Summit at COP28.
In the East Bay.
Please stand up.
Stand up.
For San Carlo, KCBS.
Well, one major roadblock could blunt the conference's success. Certain companies are spreading false information about combating climate change. Here's our Shannon Golden with that part of the story.
Deny, deceive, delay, the title of a new report by the Climate Action Against Disinformation Coalition that points the finger at big oil.
One of the key forms of disinformation it found was from the oil and gas industry, using advertising to promote disinformation about their green activities or promoting false solutions to climate change.
Like carbon capture and storage, says Faye Holder, program manager at Influence Map and member of CAD. She's at the conference in Dubai and says social media is proving to be a cheap and easy way for companies to share these ads around the world.
We found it was between $4 to $5 million on Facebook ads.
That just 13 oil and gas companies spent this year to post over 2,500 ads on Facebook, which racked up